is this game about? Never heard of Pyre. I've played supermassive games before. I was trying to think of one of the titles, but I have no. I can't for the life of me. Oh no. They made Quarry. It's not good. I don't know House of Ashes. Little Nightmares I should really play at some point, but I never have. And don't recognize any of their other stuff. Did they make Killzone? No. Killzone was a Dutch studio. What? Oh no, it was Supergiant, right? Who made this? Look, it's all the same. They're all the same. They sound so goddamn similar. Yeah, it's Supergiant. God damn it. I was wondering why I didn't recognize any of these games because I was like, oh, the publisher of this game. Yeah, they made Hades, Transistor, and Bastion. Yeah, okay, that sounds a little more logical. Also, the audio is just fire sounds in the back, so that's why you don't hear a lot. Look, it's not my fault it all sounds the same, you know? Up the brightness a little bit for me. You don't hear anything? Okay. What, you don't like walking around in circles? Okay, I'm gonna start the game first. What? Whatever, we'll see. Yeah, I raised the volume a little bit, but it's like it was already quiet on my end. I'm gonna wait till there's like some actual music stuff. Yeah, it was a light background crackling for me as well. I don't know. I don't think it's meant to be a super loud game. Now I barely hear a thing as well. But hey there, Finboy, Krebs. Oh, it's a click. Okay, sure. I can hear something, but it's super, super faint. And of course, hello, Baz. The person who enforced this thing upon me. The downside brought slow, lonesome agony. So is this good, or should I still... I think I still need to raise the volume a bit. It's still pretty quiet on your end. That should be a bit better. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. Yeah, I already thought that. Crank it up more. Alrighty. Actually, I need to check one more thing for audio. Because I've had this issue before. They changed the goddamn settings. Yeah, I raised it on mine, but this is way too loud for what it should be. No, that's all set to normal. Because if OBS is set too low in your volume mixer, you will hear very, very little. But that's not the case, so the game is just quiet. Broken, shaking, starving, probably disease. Yeah, that's someone from Britain, alright. Gives you a drink, you ache, and bind your wound. So why did you... why did you want me to play this? Beckons you to enter the Black Wagon. As much a mess as it is inside is out. It's a great game, but why is it good? Those are some interesting horns. It's a dog with a weird mustache. Rookie Greentail. How's a read? One who can derive meaning from tests. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Interesting. Can I just run away? Fine, we'll open the damn book. You dare read or in exile with the downside. Such as we, the age who wrote the book. Alright, that's kind of a nice effect. Tis one of the reveal a path from the forsaken place to freedom. The homecoming in glory. The stars himself shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the years for a solstice. Seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate. It's 3 people. Clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book, applies the voyage that tells you more. And that gives you a normal... normalized text view. Hey there, Max. So, why is this a basketball virtual novel? When I hear that, I get kind of scared.
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge?
Actual English.
So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation.
I like the visual style so far, especially of this.
The one way to return to glory.
So how's the volume with the voice? Good? Too loud? Too quiet? I doubt it's too quiet now.
By the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
Loricata. Hola. Peretusta. Barosta. Ratana.
Hey there, JJ. You will not grow old and die in the downside. Just a purgatory. Oh, it's fine. Alright, good. Then I'll leave it like this.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The 3 must act as one.
Pass, sprints.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exiled rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
And that's why the big one is slower, but has a much, much bigger aura.
Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done. Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more.
turn order. It takes.
The
They'll
orb
never come back
absorbs
here.
the aura, then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame. Now snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns. Rookie plunged into their pyre. The orb is loose. Banished, one and all. Edwin doused.
Okay, I see why this is
the
called
adversary's
basketball
flames.
virtual novel, visual novel.
How fine. United in banishment.
I pressed W.
Everything.
Talking about game.
Yeah. The rite is complete. There, dear reader.
I think with the
Now
controller it'll be a
understand.
little better, but using mouse control is not
Or
that
do
bad, considering
you?
you still have the same
This was
agility
but a
between
glimpse
quotation
of
marks
that which lies
as a
ahead.
controller. In this
I
specific
would tell
case.
you to turn back. Cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
Okay, you know, fine, they thought up of a seemingly interesting basketball game. How does this make sense in the game world? I mean, I know I'm not complaining about the big voice in the sky in the magical book, but what are we doing the right for? Is it just... I know it's a tutorial, but it feels
Mainoras.
weird.
Toratoste.
Okay.
Solishemta.
Impressive how you can divine it from looking at that. The Ridge of Gold. The fossil remains of the Serpent Titans.
Concilia.
Indaratarios. Damarilios ta.
Bravo sta frati.
Kereamios.
Lumda tigra frati.
Hold up in Holyrood, I've got to pay a visit to.
Iteruvina.
Loriomatas.
Lapi.
Aderas. Pistalium.
I trust the woman more than the dog.
Sugrina.
A black blue. Oh, we actually got money? What do we need money for? Buy a nicer basketball? I'm sure I'll be shown in due time. First exile. Sigil. So this is how you can see how close people are? A drive imp.
Grazie, 300.
Pidari nantis.
Slug market. Crew
Slug
trading
market.
posts. What do we have? No, perhaps a three-cursed name of Solyamur, the Emperor of Sar. Chapter concerns the fundamental downside. What is this? A stand? Transformed body, mind, and spirit, deserving of much more than mercy. He named all of us his scribes, and he became the 8th. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds, to know his histories, to know the rights. I see, it's their Bible.
Nunca raga siya.
Satangras.
Gognare Munka.
Oh, that meant to be your eye? That's kind of neat.
Frida, the stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now
Interesting.
let the rites commence.
Simquagre.
Nunca tigra.
Sumaga versen.
Yarusatemlo Sampia.
The Nightwings grasp us in their presence.
Die ganze Schnall.
An exile triumvirate.
Naveru. Begin.
So how do I change? What?
Kava.
Oh yeah, of course it's...
Have the accusers underestimated you?
I was, for a second I forgot when I do this, I can't actually... Oh. Oh
You
yeah.
don't.
Oh come on. That's rude.
Batsman.
Oh, timed that poorly.
Taurus. Now then.
There we go.
Jodariel doused the
I think they
adversary's
kind of
flames.
all jump the same distance.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
Sabas Namaina.
Arunca.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile? Hmm?
Can I cancel? What? Nice.
Tata Lendl.
A little bit taken.
Shall it be my cover?
This whole they can catch is a little awkward
Rookie
sometimes.
doused the adversary's flames.
Yeah.
Lendl banished.
Oh,
Chaos.
too slow. What? Wait, you can throw it at people, their faces, and they like... Ah, that lingering aura is a little awkward to get around. I'm trying to get the fling done.
Engulfed within the aura.
Bonk. Bonk. Oh, didn't hit? Oh, come on.
Poor Lendl.
Ah, yeah, when they're stationary.
Now their pyre. A daring display. Flinging the orb
So
into
why
the
is it
flames
minus
like
17
that.
now?
You
Is
elude
the-
banishment using such tricks. Good.
What? I don't know exactly what happened there.
As per the sacred law. Now go on just once more. Now go. A weak attempt, and yet it hit the
Oh,
mark.
it's minus 7 now? Okay, so the distance, I guess. Rude. Space is the way to switch that.
The orb, take it.
Yeet?
And it is done. You have prevailed.
Fun, if a
Rejoice
little
then
awkward
in
to
your
control
single
sometimes.
fleeting
But I'll
victory.
get used to that, I suspect.
Guron Salashe.
What
Bask
wickedness,
now
I just dunked
in
on
the
you.
wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
Enlightened.
Only the
Oh.
enlightened can regain their freedom.
Playing this with or without a controller is what I suspect you mean. But yeah, I should be able to switch. Just kidding, I'll grab it in a second. Shit's right here next to me. What else do we have? 7-6 that they're saluting. Oh, so you can you can BM them and get more value. Landing from a jump, reduce something by adversaries. That could be quite nice. What are you? +4 presence. More health. Like 30%. That's actually really good.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Here? It's not one of those games that has automatic switching support. See if I can save somewhere. Yeah, the longer you charge, the longer More pyre damage you.
Smado nasce.
Deliosta.
Consilta vidias.
Consilta vidias. Ligoratus.
Let me actually plug it in him. Let me plug it, see if that might make it recognize it. No, need to switch to
Chi
it in a second.
sentirna. Som terras. Che rapacitas. Beleo sunta.
Sima quagre.
Certabase.
Guron salashe.
Gratiam.
Okay, so I assume we just saved. Yeah. So I'm gonna quit. Actually, I was wondering, Baz, did you check if I owned this game? Or was it just more of a lucky guess that I owned it? Because I do, well, you can see right here that I do own it. You didn't, wow, didn't even think to check my giant ass list of games. I would have told you, but and this is, so can I not play this with the controller? I am playing this on itch.io. That's actually kind of nice. The weird thing is there are 2 EXCs when I launch. What if I click the other one? I really hope it freaking works. Because that would be just stupid if it didn't. Okay, I've got one quick thing that I'm going to try. And it's going to be super duper stupid. I want to go here. I want to show me the game files. And I'm going to add this to Steam and launch it through Steam. Add a non-Steam game. Browse, please. x64 pyre.exe. There we go. Add selected programs, library, Pyre, play. Because now I've got Steam. Doesn't seem to work, which is a bit weird. I'm frankly surprised it doesn't work on itch.io anyway. That's stupid. So if yeah. I am using a PlayStation controller, which might matter. I should have an Xbox controller here. I'll try that real quick. It should only take a second or so to switch out. If I have a cable here, that is. I do, it's fucking short, but it'll work for just a quick test. I've got plenty of cables all over the place, but and let me just restart this again. This will be the last time. If it doesn't work now, then it's just That's stupid. In many ways. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Notice how dirty this controller is. Yikes. Alright. Red indeed. Because, yeah, I have this game on itch.io. I probably bought it in one of those super massive bundles a while ago.
Ligaratus. Era tamero. Tashe. Na tempravare.
But yeah, so, but I do have that list of games. I think it's pinned in Discord. But that's why I really like Nine Nights. Because I could just... Not Nine Nights. Play Nights. Because I just search for Pyre there and like, oh, you got it. Well, nice. Why do I own it? itch.io. Okay, I see. Because I rarely ever use itch.io. itch.io. But I know I bought 2 stupidly big bundles there. I know there was one Ukraine one, and there was one for another thing. Don't remember what.
Na tempravaren.
Stowaway? So, you know, this art style, it was very recognizable from Hades, because it's like, it's, you know, samey, but this is very, very similar.
Snap.
Ashe Taliosenta.
Valda.
Dolorantas.
Mara Teliosinta.
They describe some refer them as God.
Destacare.
Nomen cara.
Se fare faro.
In veritant.
I know, right? It's really weird that if the same people make the art, it's gonna look sort of similar.
Irina Teliosinta?
Videre nantis.
Vistalia.
They called me lots of names, that's not a good thing. Her name is Bay. Te, ne, che, le, je. Make, fe, de, re, she.
Vistalia. Lita Polameta.
Say the poxy. Alright. The music's also great.
Huh? Macredius Taliorata?
The wagon, he and I are the same age. Okay. See all the people. Whatever that might be, the abilities. Nightwing cargo. Ah, okay, I see. How many coins we have? Glory. How much damage you do? I see. Hope. Duration of banishment. Quickness, speed, presence, aura size. Okay. Good old metric.
Leveterna zumi.
Sapisa.
Samisara Sumaina.
Choose a vocation. Forge, study, mentor, companion. Glory. Need more righteousness. Celerity. All Nightwings gain one quickness. Very nice. The only downside is that I do not know what money does yet. Swift of the Jomer of the 8 Scribes. Strong.
Lorigasenta.
This one presence, nice. All temporary. Yeah, I really like this art style. I'm not entirely convinced yet by the combat, but for all the other bits, it's pretty nice. The Last Emperor.
Serem Tave. Jaheritarimas.
The Blood Border. Herbs, the Winged Rays, the High Wing Remnants.
Nesintera.
You were sleeping around with the enemy.
Veremitandas.
You deserve it.
Nimkaranam.
No, I don't think so. It's related to Banner Saga. Oh, we do get more pages in the same chapter. Yeah, the Last Emperor. How many nations did I scour in the name of Suleiman? How many countries fell before spears and blades? His blood across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Suleiman paid all his little. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only that for which was before him. He learned of such a thing just to befit his name, and he vowed to seek it out. Do we have more pages here as well? No. Yeah, so we all have a presence bonus as well. Anyway, let's go do a bit of trading.
Che faz? Era. Ma vai se faz? Psst. Destacare. Malalaki taki nalaje? Moshama Senta. Great taste.
Okay. After being banished, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. You move faster with the orb. You deal more damage. Get more health. They're all super expensive. I can't afford any of these. Except for the moon crest.
Motion ball dollar shay. Danke, Schattis, Papi.
Oh, for a second I thought this was a slug, but no, it's his dad.
Kämpfte für euch.
Gente forte. Prostagma.
Donza
Ulume.
Mansa?
Manzara.
Orana.
Saventusta.
Uliosta.
They grew up indeed. The one thing I'm not super sure about is throwing the ball on someone else.
What brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
Doggo.
Så morsna fattig omen.
Albert Old Hearts.
Not tandem, father.
Rare remnayas.
Oh wow, that's quite nice.
Vilastati. Shela.
Altere cansat.
Kadiro.
Era legaratus.
Who shall strive for freedom?
Yeah, you for sure. Actually, what's your power? Your glory is nice, you're quick, but your damage is really bad. So what I think I'll do is I'll remove you. You're just gonna be slow. So I'll choose you.
Snadosh Yamatan.
Choose him.
Edwin.
And big lady.
Joe Dariel. It is done.
Irse talo shenderus.
Esprage, father.
Now begin. Now then. Not much force of will behind that thrust.
Yeah, I should have just shifted there.
Now. Splendid.
Yeah, 20 is much nicer.
Arasta.
No mare vici.
They're gonna buff again? What the hell's that? Collect moon drops.
A moon come from the stars
What?
themselves.
They're quick.
Be enough for Dolman
Nice.
and his faithful son. Onward thus. to
Indeed,
greater
dunked on. Yeah, the jumping is really powerful.
Vanished. Beauteous. Brilliantly done.
Just one more.
No more than a lick of flame remains. Glory
Ah!
to the scribes.
I thought I was able to jump on him in time. Okay, we're actually fighting like actual adversaries for once. What?
Woe is you. All of the fate gone.
Donk. Oh,
Banished
press
from
shift
the
just to
fate. No sign of the fate for now.
doom, doom, doom.
And it is done. The Night Wings prevail.
That large aura is really nice because you can just walk towards others and they just die. And you can block off entire paths.
Be quite so fortunate next time.
And that's why big ladies are the best.
Mazanbu simda.
Brage.
Cholarescu noxalas.
Haliprale grandas.
Je pravesta sum fili.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Is it always the same? No. Sprint. That's really nice, yeah. Allows you to generate stamina twice as quick. Actually, no, you're
The
gonna be the
Master
runner.
General reveals his stratagem. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. Until
I like that at least the other
swords
people
align.
get some experience as well.
Sedame frunca.
Sala haloshiamas.
Lorigase nirudas.
Sertabas talia.
Cruce tarif.
Shela.
Halibrale grandas.
Vistalia.
Do you remember what difficulty you played this on, Bass? Feels pretty doable. I mean, if they're dunking on me, it's better than the absolute curb stomps we had in the first battle. But that is basically tutorial land, so...
Negaro.
Som miret. Nasivarum kieras.
I know. But I always feel like the difficulty in games like this is too much on either side. If I'm getting some goals scored on me, that's good. So I'm just curious what you played it on. That's just a dead guy.
Simdare.
Che ti multa sa?
Crecare.
Incaricare.
Virta.
Ingare sanum.
Yeah, but those were at least cool corpses. Probably the hardest I could select. Yeah, it's one harder than what I'm playing on. Look, I preferred the cool corpse instead of just a random dead guy. Like, if it turns out to be a giant dead guy, that's at least a little advantage, but so far these were way cooler.
Terro de crame.
Tanta nari tempra.
Siauda
Da
hanta.
facre spere.
And lost the coin flip.
Serata.
Pakesa.
Umiliton.
Orana.
Timvare cantus.
Averade.
What's happening? We gotta play basketball with other people? Might be very scary.
Naharam.
Nasere culpa.
Valkikam.
Who is they?
Hirem taritam.
Howlers.
Nasare culpa.
Male de fortum.
Nasivarum hira.
Acceptava.
Aumare daros.
Cogitia.
So we're gonna dunk on them. Huh? What? Okay. I can't game! The fuck is wrong with you?
Dia Santa. Huh?
A ferocious little bird! That's adorable. Might you thanks to the swarm of howlers. No love of howlers, and they do not to mess with him either. Plans to set up a nest, you should ward off any further trouble from them. Cute. See, it's a big corpse. It's slightly cooler. But still not as cool as the other ones.
Temvari cantus.
Fair Royal Hawk? Who could it be? The Lone Minstrel. Him called Tiso appears very pleased.
Malattie difficili?
Pensariamita.
Somraje kralo.
Notify my client that Nightwing's sandalwood. Okay.
Certave kera. Keramitakuste.
Tariq. I get why you called it a visual novel as well. It's mostly a whole lot of pressing space.
Ligeratus.
Mo, Hagasim flies. Yeah. Vitara Poly flies.
Bunch of stardust. Thank you, my friend. We have 70 actually. Another one? Do this many times per ride. Okay. This one's very cheap, so I'm gonna grab that anyway. And this will just be a money maker. And then we have enough less to do more damage. +2, so that is not a help. This will just give me more money. And do you actually get an upgrade? Sure. Because I won't be using you to plunge a whole lot. But I am using both of you.
Audira Ligeratus.
Let's breathe.
Hemdere Sare.
The rope collar. It was a fool's errand. He would not listen to pursue certain treasure. A celestial orb. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it. Simply a brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor further still from the responsibility towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. A troublemaker dog. That music's great. I'm gonna turn it up a bit on my end.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Ha'ub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Under on both ends.
Nesitera.
Siludaiva. Tira nacontere. Sumatara verita.
The imp can join us. Okay, that's that's great.
Umbreti certa. Ligeratus.
Another joins your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Oh, that can just clear their entire That's kind of neat.
Lasciare bene. Pare Gratus.
Who shall conduct this rite?
So what I want to do... No, it's the one... Gives money when you vanish. We got you.
Tizo. Say,
Krastia?
Edwin,
Glorious.
it is done. Begin. The orb has left your clutches. The Night Wings are first to strike the adversary's flame.
Go.
Barker's on timeout.
Oh. That was not right. That was not what I wanted to do at all.
That's Barker as pause.
Ah, I thought you were one of the other ones, but they didn't respawn yet.
The orb. The dissidents are banished to the last.
There we go.
Banished, one and all. Zay
Get
plunged into the
dunked on. Oh, yeah. I know we are all out of money, but there we go.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh! There we go.
Deliverance.
One more to go. Ah, woo! What the hell?
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. And it is done.
The imp
Nightwings
finishes them
prevail
off.
yet again.
Now that is called
Effortlessly,
embarrassment.
I might add. Thus end this night's proceedings. The rites do tend to teach something of trust. Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
Let's see. Oh, that's really nice. Yes, her aura. Oh.
A devious trick from the rope collar. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Move faster or if banished, drops a moon sigil ally. Oh.
'Tis
Yes,
the
please.
influence of the imp scribe. Until the next rite.
That was pretty neat.
Nahil Mansas.
Tali Kiratali.
Semco Gravirium.
Befare fidet. Gratus tamta.
bog star.
Saventusta.
Kia Salamunka.
Lorikana vire.
Blacking ants.
Narum Dadaje.
Mara frate.
Let's say I'm pretty sure you remember him, yeah. He's been here longer, he's made quite the name, and needed help of a certain standard.
Chi sta frate?
As soon as the people send the money through, the issues are gonna all be over. Sure there, buddy.
Saltavare.
Balsare.
Kirotaveras.
Oh, so we can actually go back here? No, we can't. So far we've seen maybe 2 separate options. Is this game very linear, or does it actually give you more choices to do later on? It also feels like it's going very quickly through its regions, and while I very much appreciate the way they look, I'm curious if they can keep it up. Because they keep talking about moving very large distances, you know, it's a long way there. Stuff like that. Or, well, they seem to imply it is that way, at least. And I'm curious, and because the scenery changes quite a bit, I'm curious if in-game or in-world we are traversing a giant area, smaller area, because I can understand why, you know, you have the whole stars lead you to these areas, but it feels quicker than it should be. Like as if we're gonna burn through areas fairly quickly, but I don't know how long this game is.
Comprevaros.
This game released quite a while, and it's what, like, still $20? That seemed to imply it's a fairly large game. Or let's see. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are above the turn. The Nightwings have returned. Sandra, when you were stuck inside the book, I was among the phantoms your companions there, huh? Scrap trials. Okay. Practice rights. We're all sick of one another. I can imagine if you're stuck there that long.
Alkia preokum. Our first scribe trial.
Huh?
This kinda decent.
We should be fine here. The very, very slow ones. Oh. Oh, what? That's not right. What did I do there? Oh, he passed it along, giving him back his aura, and I thought that was going to take a little second longer. Oh, those are barriers. That explains why. I was like, why am I getting held back here? There we go. 2 more. Right. Oh, yeah, that's... We should be fine here. Bonk. Oh, just a bit too slow there with the W. There we go. Just one more to go. Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna get scored on. No, you caught it! Oh, ow, that's painful. Yeah, just too slow with pressing W. Nope. I was gonna say, maybe walk in there and actually win instead of, well, not doing that. So it gives you what, experience? So yeah, how long is this game actually, Baz? Because like I mentioned, price implies it's fairly long, but I would be afraid it would burn itself out of content pretty quickly. A rank 5 legendary. After Roiki casts his aura, it lasts longer than usual. Oh. So it lasts twice as long. 11.5 hours. That is... yeah, that's actually decently long. So, do the later trials get longer, more complicated? Like, where is that length? Is there more VN stuff to go through? Because the actual... okay, that's rude. Suffer alongside them. Because the individual trials are fairly short. That will be spoily woily. I mean, not really. Just asking where's the meat of the game. A valuable item. Faster route. No, we don't need more hope. Prove a talisman. But you like this game as well, GG? More hope. I don't need more hope. It's okay. Agricultural heart. So it's like the Netherlands. Dash stars. More VN, more rides. Okay. Meant to come back. Well, so far, I'm really enjoying it. But Yeah. So we've lost -3 hope in general. The Empire's collapse. Talk to Mr. Doggo.
That, Fratty? Molly-ocean.
It's about your mustache.
Is that farm?
No, it makes you look... He looks perfectly fine.
Kirametta, Fratty.
Not long forward before the Empire began to crumble with my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit, it started long before the Emperor disappeared. His decision to give chase after a myth hastened the inevitable. The rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time he could rule. Instead, he would be the savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solamur. Heard the call and proceeded to check him out.
Simpuawa Komendaritai.
What do we have now? Hope? Presence. Upgrades. Still +2 to +2. What are you? 240. 2 times more per ride, but we don't actually really get to 10. It'll be an extra quickness. 30 it goes to 40%. No, we'll go to you. Very concerned by something in the vicinity.
Inum sacognare.
Sidanta.
Time for more howlers? No, it's the next right. The Astral Boar.
Caritas.
A bog crow. Serpentine creature native to the southern bogs. Which will nail them.
Cum sera rictus.
Sigrama tempta.
The only failure is a stray.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Middle-earth.
I love the unique art for all this. It's fantastic.
You disturb your ancient adversaries. The withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Why? Because I need it? It's rude. Still 100 against 100.
Soup?
Yeah, what do we have? What are you?
Now let us begin.
What is your aura? What is wrong with you? Also, sort of similar size. You do a lot of damage. Blast slithers forwards much faster with less control. Pounce. I see. Sentencing. Crime, motive, and years exiles unknown. Okay. We need a big defender here. What is this showing? Who do not condemn get inspiration rather than enlightenment. So yeah, the first one grab you. Yeah.
Say, the choice is cast.
So if we lose, what actually happens?
Commence. The orb is up.
Ah! Not far enough.
Thoroughly banished. A favorable start.
You lose the rights. Yeah, but do you like get to retry? Or is it like, is there no particular field condition like that?
Now plunge into the flames. The orb engulfed in fire. Both banished.
Oh, that was close. Okay, the game goes on. No, that's good to know. Well, actually, it doesn't... Yeah. Okay. What the hell does that do?
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries. Righteous fire!
Okay, one more.
Now end the ceremony. The orb.
Yeah, that was not.
The
Ah.
orb slips from your clutches.
Oh, that doesn't go in?
Another banishment.
No, didn't get a chance to press space. Ah.
One false move.
Oh, bollocks.
Unacceptable.
I deserved that. That was really stupid. Okay.
A banishment.
Pass it, pass it. No, I pressed W!
That was the last of them.
There we go.
And it is done. The Nightwings once again prevail. Their adversaries proved no match for them.
Yeah, here the little input would have been
Alright,
really good
it's
because I could have
ended.
fluttered over the little blockades. I'm not so worried about that.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Rictus Pyre.
Oh, we're not locked out. Very nice.
It seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
Well, that actually makes him pretty good. Second time. Banish after a blast can banish. Oh, I know this is really good because it actually makes him pretty good.
Until the stars align.
Spirit victory of the withdrawn.
Se
Let's recover.
Tekeliumeta.
juntare, frati.
Vala rekiskera.
Monta pertaros. Camraves. Ligeratus.
Outside the wagon.
Magania filifasi.
Ma fortadira. Tatraverumta.
Conduct the next right here. There it is.
Solameten.
Che cramata.
Certami facrem.
Jucare camta.
Previs cavas.
It's called a boat.
Kirsa.
Tamagrage.
Big birch roots.
Kalure sirta.
Alright, let's have a little conversation first with the minstrel.
Are ligeratus. Nas metaritas. Kirasi feres.
Swallowed by the greater titans, Shlach was the eldest and most fearsome.
Cogna benictus.
So what's that? Is that our final boss?
Teruntadage.
Kirsa Zarakumpte,
Hmm.
Malukastes, Jare Agetensa,
Let us carry on.
Terunta. Salinum sane.
Hello.
Gratum sare. Cogna benictus.
Waking Night.
Ma forte varus.
She's gotta make a boat out of it.
Varushta sare.
Jeheritarimas.
Sio tamta.
Yunkasetaste.
The money, study, mentor. I like that stained glass effect.
Kishtataro.
It's actually quite a bit. I wish I could actually see it. Okay, needed for next time 1500. 1000 is quite decent.
Ligeratus tamta.
Pare.
Filuda sentas?
Atracar un pare.
Cogna perdare.
Maregero.
Splicare mutem.
Are you flirting?
Ostia recognare.
Diriamica!
Pugna geravet.
Let's go for a nice little swim.
Navera fejon.
Meliagrare.
Nunca parathus.
Atrecarum valsa.
Octolorigasta.
I wish I could look around a little more in that menu. But it's okay. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Tenara grave.
Mokagarim?
Nin. Ligaratus.
Orare se.
What is this? Fahrenheit 451? Too ill.
Progresse lontar.
Lorigasenta! Oh!
Tesonum tave.
The fish. Let's get blessed.
Releveni tomosi? Magania fili fasi.
Nice. Well, good luck quicker.
Tam.
Sentase. Fruse narum. Narum.
Shall never forgive you.
Sendari, fratem.
Cursing the stars. How you doing?
Vedeta de fil. Tom Diamen.
Reminds me of his mortal weakness.
Umilitom.
All right. So I guess if we're just still in the first chapter, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more to read. See, down the river, the Emperor knew none of this, of course. He yielded not the treasure, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever seen before. As he traveled down the river, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken face of a people who heard their words for him. He would not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished. But the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him.
Hey, state ipsio aliaste.
Maximum range. These are all very nice, but you don't have the money. So I could get this. It's actually super cheap, so yeah, why not?
Handful wonka tala mais.
Unka funka tala mai.
Mukadikadigwe.
Let's see. Let's go play some more basketball.
Reaquerna faraceta. Qui is Senta?
It's a snake with a mask. What? Okay, that's a design. I like it though. Sir Gilman, the Pyre Hearts.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the
Let's say they're all great so far. The art is fantastic. The writing is good.
Here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These
And they all have
knights
very
offered
unique
another war
designs.
to them,
I mean, and then I
and
love
that
the art
makes
style.
you their mortal enemy.
Oh,
I
a
expect
little
your
riff.
battle to be glorious.
Ah, it's corners.
You got him, Tony.
His noble commander. That's fantastic.
Friday, see tomorrow. Neno sempre, guys.
On guard.
Ligaratus.
Who shall conduct the right?
I'm gonna grab you.
Tizo.
Grab Doggo.
Ruki.
Make nimbleness here.
Perlustian.
Now.
Right. Air sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre Hearts, be ready.
Commence. Too bad for that one.
Oh, wrong button. I wanted to press space to switch. That was poor. There we go.
Glorious.
Wait, glory dive? The heck's a glory dive? Oh, that's the
The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory. Somebody get the orb. Oh. Verily.
There we go. Get dunked on. This is indeed Blitzball 2.
Hapless worm. Yes.
Go. Number 3 out of 5. Alright, what does their change?
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. Tis little wonder these fool
You can
worm knights are
throw
no
it from
longer
very
fit to
far.
serve
I'm
the
impressed.
Commonwealth. Ruki's aim was true.
Okay, just one more dunk from anyone. Well, no, not a dunk.
The rite is nearly ended.
Oh, too slow with releasing. I should have switched and moved a little closer. That's okay.
Oh. Good. And
They're
it is done.
done.
The Nightwings prevail. Their hapless adversaries stood no chance. The ceremony.
The fact that
is
he can like
complete.
hover is pretty nice because it allows you a lot of control during your jump between quotation marks. No, I love him. Can I have him?
Stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles.
None of them will level up.
Until the next rite.
That's right.
Avanzare.
Saze.
That's not good.
Decripare vas.
Tu sei là?
Se prepara home.
Minta.
Senim.
A dire tantas.
Sentana dira.
Nacredare.
Temeravamta.
Cogriarantas. Redem paritas.
Where do we go
Oram
next?
tavares.
Seek again my destination. It is further north? It indeed is.
Cogere tantas.
Autum tarisa.
Quagresarum.
Kilasi fedet.
A tempest raging in a sea of solace, seemingly for all eternity.
Unceravare.
Varem tamili.
Iram popul.
Imbragadarum.
Kyria.
Miruni riamita? Fire haloshiase?
Just talk to her.
Shela.
Oh my god. Damn women folk. I don't think you have anything. No.
Nialon Cascello.
Rookie seems to have removed the ringing part. Damn dog. Let's go find some tentacles. Most of the thing that happens after 5 years, so very much means it lasts It left a lasting impression. Guess words.
Resanta.
Porenta tabellaro.
Yes.
Pirama Santis. Essa.
Damn you. Oh, the OC is really good. I can very much see why. I might give it a listen myself as well. Gilman, yes!
Tirata.
Tamnas Tashe.
Sto tirate.
Tampurea Beiruntis.
Comrades.
Nim kara nam.
Marocabus te tamais.
Terre miraba.
They cannot. But you're like 90% spine.
Zero tatus de.
A long-held secret among worm to go
Pensare pratus.
past.
Certa sarum.
Oh, someone for each mask. Oh, interesting.
Loyaste Marapirium. Sotopralias.
The answer is of yes, of course. Yeah, exactly. The snap to the end of the draw and an R. Wait, the snap to the end. Interesting. Yeah, the snakes have a very interesting pattern. They lay down things. So I guess in some areas you can block passages very effectively. You can hear this night, he brought our lens in his guidance. Reverse the reef. Okay, so it does bring me back. But of course I need to...
Tante lavita. No pria mano morisce. Ora zambuche. Zambilian trova catara.
Oh, don't you worry, I will be fine. To say that's an interesting glitch there. To me? Oh, that's for saying that we're gonna merge. Look. I would have liked it though. Just 3 snakes on top of each other basically makes just a longer snake. It's like the human centipede, but not disgusting. very image of a worm knight shaking and scared.
Cogria raptas.
Aristelio! Sumiliti santo castalo.
Amaridarus.
Papa!
That's frankly adorable.
Destera strale.
Sa subrecta sum
Tam dire tamparas.
magnificentias.
Magnificent.
Remis cavas.
Vestarum cogra.
Ire?
Animen caros.
Sa.
Amori hare.
Vara. Before the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. Oh,
His music's top notch.
Place where furnace scuttled doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its ground, forsaken by tides. As she leaves her stain on the place, the tempest never dies. Her final throw.
Vado andare.
Umbra deserta.
Tereyameta.
Yes, the molten rock is hot. Indeed. Could have told that from over here. But any species of fish lives in the pool. I don't think so. Sorry, buddy.
Ceramiscus.
Revelate.
Sa. Terem tave.
Minus +2 speed. I trust our minstrel.
La fortadira. Gratham Sare. Ventata lutium.
-4 hope. Well, we might not be using you then. We made it through. What's there to lose hope about? Let's go to the unicorn that has a few holes in their chest. Trading with money we do not have. Pinch dash dash. Righteous flame. The bear's pirate's restore. Ooh, that's also really good. Cruel. We shall leave you for now. See, the Emperor lay there bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land. He understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule. He awaited the last embrace. It was the imp hope that nursed him back to health. Many enemies would come in search for him. Some longing only for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We need to be sure that he was dead. Right, let's do one more battle, and I fear that it is going to be the last of this stream. The harpies.
Se.
Sentemi zere.
Nilarm vere.
San sicuro estás.
Nakim Tamira.
Serem tabe.
Miricare amita.
Gaze all you like.
Savintere. Sacrug narodas.
Vestalium.
Nile tempredarum.
Maricasenta.
Another member. We're getting a lot of these. I don't mind it per se, but having a lot of members, so we're getting a lot more than I expected. I don't have an inherent issue with it. I just fear it might water down the experience a bit
I
too
thought
much.
for sure the stars would have eluded
If
you
you're
by
intended
now.
to create a
Yet
core
here
team,
you are.
or if you
Somehow.
really will have hard
On the
counters.
nest of Trieste.
I have a feeling it's gonna get
You've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate
You'll
not
meet
merely
them?
with another, but with two. One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
Traverame. Are sorsen. Makenarum dirge. Mazorsen. Verame. La vistaretas. Bare vafinam.
So what's the benefit of a harpy?
The rite shall begin forthwith.
So we just have you.
Ma portem
I
gage.
see. Ah, okay. Oh, keep it in your pants, Max.
Headwind. Zay. Very well.
Kamerad Forschen. Lägger an it.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Tread lightly around that exiled planet.
Okay, does this help?
Her kind's...
Can I hear something in the background?
Thanks. I need luck. Alright, is my mic better now?
Oh, I think the host went on, that's why. Some weirdos playing Breath of the Wild. Yeah, no, I was watching the beginner's guide and I paused it, but of course when a host switches or you raid, it unpauses, which is really annoying.
Saint Triesta's grace.
And it also moves you. Now that is very interesting.
Melodie Shempa. Forschen Daret.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, but I usually don't need it. Like, these are the only times when I
A blow against the adversary's pyre.
Kirsta temo.
Tibi somnare.
Audira tensa.
right past you.
Sempre
Okay.
vale.
Ah, you can just jump up. I see.
There goes Tamatha.
No, no, that was stupid. Ah.
Bask in the purified
I let go a little too early, so I jumped into the pit. Not the best move, I might admit.
Yes. Say, douse the flame.
Utterly strafed. Ah, the clan, yeah.
So they should maritavos. Riscari taniteran.
Stateras.
Morgava.
1v1.
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle
Do, do,
petty
do.
scores.
Oop, there we go.
And it is done. The you-know-who prevail. Was as though the
What are we,
scribes
Voldemort?
themselves stood by their side.
This was great.
The right is complete.
As this stream is now complete.
Fuma. Mezavre taros.
Yeah, your sister's a bit of a twat, you know that?
Vastalantes.
The 8 scribes bless us.
This
with their
game
ways.
is great.
Lorigasi tavis.
There is basically nothing else I can say about that.
The moon-touched girl has greater understanding than it seems.
Very worthwhile.
Until the next right.
No, this game is great. I like the art style. The gameplay, it's a little bit clunky sometimes, but it never feels like mistakes are punished excessively, because you can make a few.
Agra horas temprale.
Serum Tavern.
If it can keep this up, that's great.
Ligeratus. Consul simpletavas.
Yeah, I can very much see why you would like this game. Maybe I'll play it some other day.
Tempralis.
Kim verita.
Requestarevas.
Terventarum.
Inveremas.
Now we need Sandalwood. Alright. Now that was lovely. Thanks for making me play this. It sounds a bit weird. But I can see, oh, that's all on fire. I can see why you would love this game. Great music, great visual art style. The visual novel component, I'm not a huge visual novel proponent, but I'm not hating myself. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I very much enjoyed playing this. I will bid you adieu for now. And I will see you again tonight with more Neo 2. For now, though, have a nice rest of your day.